Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for Forey's Culinary torch. You'll get the torch, foot stand, and a set of instructions. The torch has a brushed aluminum metal body that's 5.5 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches long, and it's about the size of a garden hose sprayer. The unit operates on a simple trigger squeeze. On the back shoulder of the torch, there's a black flame adjuster wheel that you can scroll forward and backward with your thumb. However, there's no markers on it that tell you which directions do what, so just note that scrolling up lessens the flame and scrolling down increases it. When you squeeze the trigger, there's a flame lock on the side of the handle, so you can keep the flame on without holding the trigger down constantly. Simply slide it up with the trigger depressed to lock the trigger. Squeeze the trigger again to release it. On the bottom of the torch is a fill nozzle, and you'll need to fill it up with butane gas that's not included with your purchase. I had a hard time locating butane canisters in my area, and I couldn't find them in Target or Walmart, but I found that dedicated smoke shops will stock these canisters. The torch sits in the stand so it can stay upright, but make sure the longer part of the stand is facing the same direction as the front of the torch. The instructions are pretty poorly translated, but this unit isn't hard to operate, so let's take a look. Here I've got a Ronson butane refill canister, and the first thing the instructions say to do is press the fill nozzle in with the tip of a mini screwdriver to release any excess pressure or air that may block the butane from filling. This isn't so important for the first fill, but after that it could be relevant. Hold the torch upside down and press the butane nozzle tip firmly into the fill port. You'll hear the gas going into the torch, and it only takes about 5 to 10 seconds to fill. To test it, I'll press the nozzle in with the screwdriver, and you can hear the gas escaping now. So I'm just going to top this off. I let the unit rest upright in the stand for about 10 minutes, and now I'm ready to test it. So here I have the torch set to the minimum flame with the scroll wheel scrolled all the way to the top. I can't get a flame to start on the lowest setting, so I'll open up the flame a little bit by scrolling the wheel down. And now I've got a short blue flame, but the tail end of it is about 2 to 3 inches long. If I open up the flame all the way, it shoots out a 6-inch flame, but the hottest part of the flame is this bright blue section in the middle, and that's only about 3 inches long. Here I've got a wedge of persimmon that I'm going to flame roast on the outside. I'll use a pretty small flame for this, since I don't know how hot the flame gets. The torch does a nice job caramelizing and toasting the outside of the cut fruit. This torch would be great for creating the crunchy sugar crust on creme brulee, or flame finishing glazes, fruits, vegetables, and meats. The unit is really hot afterwards, so make sure to set it in the stand and let it cool down before touching the upper parts of the torch or putting it away. The torch feels quite durable, and it's actually fun to use, but note that it's not a toy, and proper care should be exercised when using it. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and join me next time.